Imagine a place where every thought, every action, every event is recorded. This is the concept of the Akashic Records. It's like a vast cosmic library containing the history of everything. The Akashic Records are an energetic archive. They hold the blueprint of our souls. This concept exists across many cultures. The word Akasha means ether or space. This ether is the fabric of reality. The Akashic Records exist as vibrational energy. These vibrations contain all information. Accessing these records offers profound insights. They hold the key to understanding our purpose. We are interconnected beings, sharing a collective history. Exploring the Akashic Records is an exploration into existence itself. The concept of Akasha and the Akashic Records is deeply rooted in Eastern philosophies, particularly Hinduism and Buddhism. In these traditions, Akasha is considered one of the 5 basic elements, along with earth, air, fire, and water. Akasha is the most subtle element, representing the space in which all things exist. Hindu scriptures describe Akasha as the primordial substance from which the universe emerged. It is the source of all creation and the container of all knowledge. The Akashic Records, in this context, are like the memory of the universe, holding the imprints of all that has transpired. Buddhism also embraces the concept of Akasha, referring to it as the unobstructed or all-encompassing space. Buddhist teachings emphasize the impermanence of all things, but the Akashic Records provide a record of the ever-changing flow of existence. Understanding this flow can lead to enlightenment and liberation from suffering. The idea of a cosmic record is not limited to Eastern traditions. Many indigenous cultures around the world hold similar beliefs about a spiritual archive of knowledge. These beliefs often center around the interconnectedness of all things and the wisdom passed down through generations. For example, the Aboriginal Australians believe in the dreaming, a spiritual realm that holds the memories of creation and the history of their people. Similarly, Native American tribes speak of a web of life that connects all beings and holds the record of their experiences. These indigenous perspectives resonate with the concept of the Akashic Records, emphasizing the interconnectedness of all things and the importance of honoring the wisdom of the past. They remind us that the Akashic Records are not just a distant concept, but a living record that connects us to our ancestors and future generations. While the concept of Akasha has ancient roots in the East, it was the Theosophical Society in the late 19th century that helped to popularize the idea of the Akashic Records in the West. Founded by Helena Blavatsky, the Theosophical Society drew from Eastern philosophies and esoteric traditions to explore the hidden wisdom of the universe. Blavatsky and her followers described the Akashic Records as a kind of universal library, containing information about every soul's past, present, and future. They believed that accessing these records could provide guidance, healing, and spiritual enlightenment. The Theosophical Society's teachings had a significant influence on Western esoteric thought and contributed to the growing interest in the Akashic Records in the 20th century. Their work helped to bridge the gap between Eastern and Western perspectives on this fascinating concept. The concept of a cosmic record resonates even in the heart of ancient civilizations like Egypt. The Egyptians believed in a hall of records, a hidden chamber of human history and knowledge. Legends speak of this hall as a repository of ancient wisdom guarded by scribes. The Hall of Records symbolizes reverence for knowledge and a higher power. Even within the realm of Christian mysticism, echoes of the Akashic Records can be found. The Book of Life, mentioned in both the Old and New Testaments, holds a similar concept. This book, often associated with divine judgment, records the names and deeds of every person. The Book of Life is not merely a list of names, but a representation of God's omniscience. It signifies that every action, thought, and intention is known and recorded in a divine archive. This concept aligns with the idea that our lives have meaning and purpose within a larger cosmic order. While interpretations of the Book of Life vary within Christian traditions, it reflects a universal human desire to understand our place in the universe and the consequences of our actions. The concept serves as a reminder of the interconnectedness of our choices and the potential for spiritual growth and transformation. In the 20th and 21st centuries, there has been a resurgence of interest in the Akashic Records, particularly within New Age and spiritual communities. Many individuals claim to be able to access the records through meditation, visualization, or other altered states of consciousness. These modern mystics often describe the Akashic Records as a source of guidance, healing, and inspiration. They believe that by accessing the records, they can gain insights into their own lives, as well as the lives of others. Some even offer Akashic Records readings to help individuals connect with their higher selves and fulfill their potential. While skepticism remains about the validity of such claims, the growing interest in channeling the Akashic Records reflects a deep human desire to connect with a source of wisdom and guidance beyond the material world. Despite variations in interpretation and terminology, the concept of a cosmic record of knowledge appears repeatedly across cultures and throughout history. Whether referred to as the Akashic Records, the Hall of Records, the Book of Life, or other names, the underlying theme remains consistent. A universal archive exists, containing the history and wisdom of the universe. This recurring theme suggests that the concept of a cosmic record is not merely a product of cultural imagination, but perhaps points to a deeper truth about the nature of reality. It hints at the possibility that our lives are not isolated events, but part of a larger, interconnected tapestry. Recognizing these common threads allows us to appreciate the richness and diversity of human thought while acknowledging the underlying unity that binds us. It encourages us to approach different belief systems with respect and openness, recognizing the shared human desire to understand the mysteries of existence. Section 9. The Akashic Field, a Scientific Perspective. While often relegated to the realm of spirituality, the concept of the Akashic Records is beginning to find resonance in modern scientific thought. Some scientists, like Ervin Laszlo, propose the existence of an Akashic field that permeates the universe and holds a record of all events. Laszlo, a systems theorist and integral philosopher, suggests that this field is not composed of matter or energy as we currently understand them, but of information. This A field, as he terms it, serves as a kind of cosmic memory bank, storing the information of everything that has ever occurred. While still a fringe theory, the idea of an Akashic field offers a potential bridge between science and spirituality. It suggests that what mystics have intuited for centuries may have a basis in the fundamental fabric of reality. Further exploration of this concept could lead to profound shifts in our understanding of consciousness, memory, and the interconnectedness of all things. Section 10. Unlocking the Archive, Personal Access and Exploration. The allure of the Akashic Records lies not just in their vastness, but also in the possibility of personal access. Many individuals believe that we can tap into this archive to gain insights into our own lives and connect with a higher source of wisdom. There are various techniques suggested for accessing the Akashic Records, ranging from meditation and visualization to working with crystals and sound frequencies. Some individuals report accessing the records through dreams or spontaneous intuitive insights. While there is no one right way to access the Akashic Records, the key seems to be a sincere desire for knowledge and a willingness to approach the experience with an open mind and heart. It is important to remember that the records are not a magic solution to life's problems, but rather a tool for self-discovery and spiritual growth. Section 11. The Records and Us Implications for Humanity's Future. The concept of the Akashic Records holds profound implications for humanity's future. If we truly are interconnected beings, sharing a collective history and destiny, then understanding this interconnectedness becomes crucial for our survival and evolution. The Akashic Records remind us that our actions have consequences, not just for ourselves, but for the entire web of life. They challenge us to live with greater awareness, compassion, and responsibility. By tapping into the wisdom of the records, we can potentially learn from past mistakes, heal old wounds, and create a more harmonious and sustainable future. Exploring the Akashic Records is not merely an intellectual exercise, but a call to action. It invites us to step into our full potential as conscious creators and co-creators of our individual and collective realities. Section 12. Conclusion. A universal quest for knowledge and growth. The concept of the Akashic Records, despite its various interpretations, points to a universal human yearning, the quest for knowledge and understanding. Across cultures and throughout history, humans have sought answers to life's big questions in the stars, in ancient texts, and within the depths of their own beings. The Akashic Records, whether viewed as a literal archive or a symbolic representation of universal wisdom, offer a compelling framework for understanding our place in the cosmos. They remind us that we are part of something much greater than ourselves and that our lives have meaning and purpose. Ultimately, the journey into the Akashic Records is a journey into ourselves. It is a quest for self-discovery, spiritual growth, and a deeper connection to the mystery and wonder of existence itself.